welcome back. There's always something in these for you, right? I'm doing some more on my twin flames. If you go on my actual YouTube channel, I'm putting them in a right. I'm putting them, you know, in a playlist of their own, so that you can just follow right through with them. Start at the beginning is a very good place to start. Oh, we're in that nice mood, are we? Right. Okay. So, what I was asking, before we go any further, right? What I was asking was about illusions and blockages. I went to the shop and it looked absolutely beautiful, but at certain parts the wind was really bitter and cutting in, so it just seemed like, an illusion to me. So I thought, right, what's the blockages, or what's the I could do a couple actually. I've already seen a desert island. I've seen a castle again, and I've seen these are in the crystal ball that I've just seen, and I've seen a massive fire in a city and a sun flare. I don't know whether the sun flare was to do with that, but definitely I know that there's so much big energies coming through at the moment. And I also seen on here, I don't think you can see it that way, that it's a shark surfacing. Um, there's a shark circling something, or someone. It's it's not really, you don't know it's there, right? That's what it is. There's something that you don't know is there, and you don't know it's a danger. Um, until you actually see the shark, do you? You don't know it. Um, oh, right, can go loads of ways. So, what's the veils? There's many veils going to be lifted as well. I know that. So, okay, so this card is saying you've either really done some work, right? I mean, the eights are about achievement and your worldly or your emotional growth. They would be, you can have blocks in them, and maybe you just feel a bit trapped now, you know. But these veils are being lifted on a personal level, right? On a personal level, you're going to see that the truth of you and the truth of others, and you are going to be able to see that in a lot of, if we're talking about relationship, a lot was both sides. It's not always just one person. Do you know what I mean? And although you may think it, when you when the veils start dropping on things, right? Because that's how it happens, and you just start seeing deeper and deeper into it, right? Then you'll see your part that you play in things. How did you foster that, even without? Sometimes you don't even know. So it's going deep. So, but mostly this is saying to me on a collective that everybody's trying to get this blindfold off, or something is going to come in like a bat out of hell. That's it. Something's going to come in like a bat out of hell and remove this blindfold. It may move many, right? I know what. Right, we're on that. Right, so something's going to come in. Oh, right, it's going to. What you're going to be. I mean, this card, the Three of Swords, it's heartbreak. Do you know what I mean? It's loss of something. I think we're talking about love here. I think a lot of words were spoken, and the answer, like who did this? Why does this happen? Why does this happen to me? Right? That's the kind of questions that you may be asking. So whatever this veil or these veils are showing you, right? It might be just of all of what happens in the process is you start seeing all this. You start, you know, it's it, it's the kind of things that you're gonna see is the kind of things that you avoid going to within yourself. You know what I mean? You keep yourself blindfolded by it, and and you don't speak it, and you don't even want to speak it inside yourself, right? Because you know it hurts so much, whatever this is. Um, but these veils that are coming down, right, is going to make you look at this. There comes a certain point in certain cycles and with certain people and with certain, you know, just things in your life that you have a cycle with. There comes a time where you have to look at it. You have no choice, and this is basically what it's saying. When you do this, you know what I mean. It'll get you back on track. It gives you, you'll get a new idea, or someone's coming in with new ideas for you. But it's it'll make you go on a mission. Then you'll understand. Once you go here, you'll understand what's happening, and this is what I'm talking about in the twin flames. If you go and watch them, right, I'm explaining how to have your heart open. Just one way to open your heart, and it is, and you will be astounded by what you can see, by what you never thought that you would see, or that by you never thought you would feel. So whatever this lifting of the veils is, right? This is the thing that pushes you to start this new chapter in your life, right? This is the thing that's gonna be the spark. It's gonna be a spark. Whenever these veils, what is these veils? Yeah. Oh, this is the lizard, right? And to me, look, you've got the world after this. You've got everything when you do this. The lizard, right, is, like, you are telepathic. Don't think that you're not telepathic, because you are. Everybody is. We've all got other senses, more than six. People talk about the sixth sense. We've got lots of senses. And, this energy that is here, maybe today, I don't know, but this energy that's here today, it will enable you to see the energy plus these veils being lifted, that you're going to find out or discover something. You will, it's going to make you see. You're going to see what's being spoken, and you're going to see, what's coming out of it. You'll be able to see. I think for a lot of the collective at the minute, you're going to see what is, your manifestation coming in. That's what that's going to do. These extra veils that are coming out, this energy is massive, right? That's coming from the sun. I told you about that. We've gone there. Yeah, the energies that are coming in. You can actually choose an energy if you want. Do you know what I mean? You can choose an energy and try and work with that. But in the meantime, right? These veils that are coming down, these things that you're going to go, right? It's in the end brings you harmony, and it'll bring, you'll be able to achieve what you want to achieve, and never forget to say thank you. And you don't, right? They say a lot about gratitude, right? What you don't have, you can say just thank you to whatever you believe in. Yeah. You don't have to go into all the details, But sometimes you do go into the details. You speak them out loud, even though it's just yourself there. Yeah. Sometimes you do go into the details, and these are the things. These might be what's gonna, shock you because all right, oh right, that's why I've got that energy. Right. Okay, they've given me this energy. Right. You can have this energy. They're making me see how this is going to affect you, how you're going to feel. So when you get right, let me get it right. Then they threw me in the deep end. Okay, right. Where's me? Oh, I don't know where it is. I wanted me pen because I like to do this. Right. So the energy, these veils that are going to be lifted, right? Something that you don't know, you haven't seen, you're going to see deeper into something. So, which brings you to, the world. It may be on the world stage. But what I'm saying is, these things that are going to be unveiled. When I was saying about gratitude, right? It's the things that'll make you speak that gratitude out is the things that make you cry, right? Either with sadness or with happiness. The things that actually touch your heart, the things that make your heart just open right up, right? These revelations, right? These things that make you, once you open your heart like that, that's when you can see, yeah? That's where the magic is, right there with your heart open. That's where you can see what is to be spoken and you can see what is to be manifested. Now then, if the things coming in, you know what I mean. The people who know that, when you can feel something's about to come in, right, or you can see that what you were trying to manifest is going in the right direction, right. It's when you have your heart open, right. So whatever these are could make you feel like that. Either cry with happiness or cry with joy. That's what this energy is. And once this happens to you, right, then you go into the process of looking at it. It'll just force you to look at something, that's all. Do you know what I mean? Once you've looked at something, you can just fall away from you because it won't bother you no more. Do you know what I mean? It won't hurt you no more. Whatever's hurting you, if you look at it and look right in, which they're asking you to be, balanced about it, you have to be balanced. And when you've done enough work on something, on some big hurt, right? When you've done enough and you've been way down there, right? It doesn't hurt no more, right? But these could just be, little things coming in that's like, that kind of thing. But once you've done this work, this is where you can, it brings you, and be grateful, right? They know when you're saying thank you to any higher beings, anything that you believe in, when you're saying thank you, right? They know fine well what you're saying thank you for. They absolutely know fine well because they put it there. They've helped manifest that. They've guided you. They've aided you in getting or feeling or seeing whatever is just fantastic to you. And this brings in the rapid food, your rapid forward movement. This tower is then intact. You will feel intact because and its excitement is coming. It's coming. So there's a mixture of good and bad, and it's all coming, and it's all to lift the veils off, and it's so you can see. But the ones that you want to take notice of, right? I mean, it could be on the world stage. It might be just in your, in your everyday lives. The things that you want to take notice of, right, is the things that that touch your heart. Them are the things to go with. Sort them. Or try to understand why that touches you so much in a certain way, right? That's all. That's all you have to do, and you'll move forward. You'll move forward because you've actually looked inside and you're actually doing a little bit of work on yourself, and for that you move forward. And I can see a great big elephant there, and yes, and you keep going forward, and the more times that you do it, you become like that elephant, right? You become unstoppable, right? That's what happens to you. So the veils are lifted. Yeah. Many of you with this energy, look, many of you will, it'll, because you're getting more downloads, right? It'll drive your desire, right? And it'll make you keep pushing forward to whatever outcome, whatever you think is successful, or you want to be successful. It'll give you that drive and desire because it's going to show you things, right? This is a masculine energy. It may be your twin flame energy coming up in you, your masculine energy coming up in you, right? And so you have to earn respect, you know what I mean? I don't know where that's come from, but you have to earn respect, right? Never mind, don't be letting any of all the temptations in, you know what I mean? All the distractions and everything, because there's enough veils over this world at the moment, and some are really thin, and some are just falling away, and this is what it's talking about. There's all veils. If they're falling away in your life, or they're falling away in the collective consciousness, in the big scheme of things, and whatever you see happening in the big scheme of things, right, is that exactly what's happening inside us. It's because whatever we put out into the ethers, right, that goes into the collective consciousness. And I talk about this all of the time. So it's important that you deal with these kind of things, right? Because then it clears it, and then it clears more in the collective consciousness, because as it goes out there, as it just automatically starts people who are ready to do whatever you've just done, right? That's what it does. It whatever you've just done, you'll be able to see it happening in other people. That's what I mean. Whatever good you do, whatever good work you do within yourself, right, you can start seeing it in other people. It's amazing.